people thought it was me, and the similarities will just speak for themselves, I feel. Yeah, that's true. We also got the blue version of Cinder at one point. Which, to be fair, when fire is really hot, it turns blue. But the similarities, they are there. People will automatically compare it just because of the nature of it. Because people, by the nature of people, we are wired to see patterns. That's just how we are. That's how we survive. On April 29th, 2024, I decided Greek goddess outfit on stream. I'm a Cerberus VTuber, so it fits my lore completely. I mentioned that I may or may not get a future Greek goddess outfit. Oh no. Because it fits my branding. After 4 months ago, Cinder debuted a heaven or carving inspired outfit that was white and gold resembling a Greek goddess. And the background? In the background for the view, she also included Greek columns. At this point, I felt like nothing I could come up with would be even slightly original to me. I'm aware that nothing is completely original, but I still wanted my own identity. She even designed it here. She has the proofs here, May 29th, 2024. I've watched this debut. I've seen this debut live. Now, one thing though, since I have seen this debut live, she did say that this would have been in the works for, I think she said 2 years. Where can I read this? Over here, Spike VTuber has it linked. So on one thing, similar things, coincidence can happen. Again, we're wired to see patterns. It just doesn't look good. Like overall, it just doesn't look, it's not a good look. On April 24th, I got a hoodie with a cute design on top, and I had side banks covering my eyes. On April 4th, 2025, Cinder debuted a sports hoodie with the side banks covering her eyes, similar to mine. I'm gonna be honest, I always thought it was weird for Cinder to have her eyes be covering it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see no reason for her to do that. I thought, maybe
dang it, I dropped in the wrong spot.
You know, that hair? But I always felt like, why? Out of nowhere.
Darn it,
this one,
I never do this.
I don't know, I'm gonna say it's sus.
Thank you.
It's very sus. Like, in itself, the hoodie, whatever, comfy hoodie stuff, it's not something anyone copyrights. I think the hoodie design is actually super cute. They could have been working on this forever, right? The one thing I'm personally very sus about is the hair. The one thing I'm very sus about is the hair here. Like in relations to both being comfy and debuting it around the same-ish time. Because it's also not hard to do this hair real quick. Can be done within a week, maybe even less. There are some instances that I do not have screenshots for. For example, I remember posting about my first day Smart stream, the day that I was supposed to do set stream, Cinder plugged her ASMR channel. I thought it was a bit suspect. I get the sus, but first off, I don't have screenshots of the comments and bullying that I received from her community. There were too many that it became too much to keep track of, and I just started ignoring them. Because I never wanted to save images of their words that hurt me. I didn't even want to read the harassing comments in the first place. I just wanted to be left alone and be happy in my own space. Totally fair, totally understandable. I received a DM on January 25th, 2023. I will not disclose who the sender was without their consent. The sender expressed to me that they were getting bullied by Cinder and certain members of the community because she too had fire in her ears. I never responded to the DM because I wanted to stay away from the Dharma as much as possible. Hey, you popped in my feed and I can just say, I love your design. I had rather odd question, I suppose. Have you had any messages from the VTubers in there regarding your design? This may seem out of nowhere, but I'm only asking because I had my OC like a while back and I was accused by her and other of stealing her design because my dog girl had flames in the ears. And her fans claimed that was exclusive to her design. It was this whole big ordeal on Twitter, so I wondered if anything similar had happened to you yet. I would like to clarify, I myself, I'm not saying your design looks like hers. I was scrolling, saw your totally awesome design. When I saw the flames in the ears, I had a flashback and thought to myself, oh no. So I guess it's just my curiosity getting the best of me. Man, Pizza should put fire in her ears now? Oh boy. One thing I'm gonna say is that a lot of times communities and loyalists in communities, like, not the entirety of the community, but a lot of times loyalists in communities, loyalists, will go out and attack other creators for saying, why do you look like this? This is exclusive to XYZ. I've seen a lot of people compare other YouTubers to Iron Mouse just because they're a pink purple demon girl. So many people like that, man. I've seen this happen more and more and more. It's crazy. And to think that someone owns a specific outfit or a specific way of presenting themselves is ridiculous. You don't go out and defend random VTubers design that you don't even watch. It's almost always someone who's a weird fan. Yeah, absolutely. Like, a normal person doesn't just go out and attack or, like, accuse someone of copying. No one normal does this. Okay, last page. I'm just very sad and disappointed in this situation. I had my suspicions about this, but I never wanted to be a part of the drama, so I kept quiet. I've also seen what happens when the creator stands up for themselves and receive major backlash major backlash even if they're in the right, so I've never vocalized my concerns. I've always designed my own models. I've gotten inspiration from Cerberus with the chains and spikes, Disney's Hades because I call myself Goth Girlfriend. I was inspired by Sam and Amber from Danny Phantom, plus many other of our Goth crushes that we've had growing up. I just focused on myself and my friends. Meanwhile, I had eyes on me the whole time. Knowing that I was being watched and talked poorly about really hurts, especially when they never attempted to interact with me. Yo, Cinder never even had an interaction with Spikes. Are you for real? Cinder never even talked to them. I did my best to go through and find what I could and get appropriate screenshots. It's crazy because I didn't know who Cinder was until she debuted her live TD. I just wanted to exist peacefully as a VTuber and spent my time drama-free. I woke up this morning in shock. It's terrifying and hurtful to know that someone could attempt to blacklist me when I've never even spoken to them. I hope going forward that no one else has to experience anything like this. Thank you guys for being supportive towards me. I love this community so much. Please go and give love and support to all of those who have unfortunately been involved in this situation. Please support Nanoless, who was brave enough to speak up, and the VTubers who were affected. Please support my first Mono Mama, the wonderful Malolief life, and also my most recent Mono Mama, the wholesome REPT. Thank you for taking the time to read this. Well, there you have it. There you have it, chat. This is just sad. By the way, I wanted to check out Nanoless's, here again if there's anything new. Going back to it, a lot of creators came out in their support, lending their support to Nanoless, having kind words for her, being disappointed in what Cinder has done. Where was the tweet from Cinder? Here. So, one last thing we're gonna look at here in this regards is what Cinder had said. Yeah, a lot of jump scares, so. Effective immediately redacted will no longer be managing or overseeing my VTube activities. He no longer represents me as a creator, my brand, or my intentions. I'm sorry everyone, I will make a larger response when I'm able. You mean your boyfriend? Sorry, Charlie, it's just business after all. I'm so disappointed that you want to gatekeep an amazing, sweet artist from any other one. Please make things right, I trust you. Rampage is here. I remember playing Phasmophobia with you and even Red Shadowway next to you before you first debuted like 4 years ago. You told me he was your boyfriend. Then before we meet for TwitchCon, you switched up and said, just so you know, my manager is coming with me on this trip. As if I didn't know who he was. It's even ickier to read the tweet knowing he is your significant other and that you're probably going to try and avoid taking responsibility for hurting people who trusted you as friends by nuking the red side of this duo. Now, reading this... Oh damn, we even got a community note now. We even got a community note, damn. Now reading this... Yeah, a proposed community note. We have a proposed community note, but the fact that we can already see it means it's close to being shown. Usually it will be hidden. Usually it would be hidden if it wasn't that close yet. It's close. By the way, after all of this, some finishing thoughts. I think, first of all, it's no one's business if Cinder has a boyfriend or not. First of all. Second of all, no, sorry. That being said, the fact that her manager is seemingly her boyfriend, while at the same time making lewd content, definitely seems that she might not be doing this out of privacy reasons, but out of parasocial reasons. That's one thing I want to say. The changes the dynamic, she can't pull all the blame on Red if he is her boyfriend. That's also true. If he is her boyfriend, just throwing him under the bus does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. He will most likely still continue working for her, just not in name. He will still be doing the shit, just not in name. He'll probably just talk from Cinder's account now. People are taking on revealing sensitive info where that isn't what those affect one. Yeah, no. Don't attack people. Don't go out to arrest them. Just stop supporting them if you do not longer wish to associate with them. He's been her boyfriend for 4 years, and there's someone longer. Longer than 5 years. Or your manager named Blue shows up. Bro. Okay. Depending on how he reacts, it could get worse for her. Not every partner would take being thrown under the bus so easily. Since she was Tashi, right? Yeah. In regards of that, he might have even written this himself. He might have even suggested her to write this. I don't know. We need to wait. What Cinder's going to say. I wish for her to take accountability. I wish for her to apologize to the parties involved. And to just admit of her wrongdoings. If there's more to the things, they are. She can share them. I would love to see them. I would love to see her side of the entire thing, because there's always 2 sides to the stories, right? And we already have 5 different sides to the story. We already have 5 sides to the story so far. And all of this is painting Cinder in a very bad way. I really, really hope that this can be remedied, that she can come out better, come out growing as a person. My personal thoughts on her, my personal respect definitely has gone down. I personally have cancelled my pre-order merch with her for the time being, because it's really disappointing to see. Cinder's she has lost most friends and support, etc. Her name is forever tainted. Her name might be forever tainted, but there's still people that are supporting her. I hope you're okay, Cinder. This must be very stressful for you. For example, right here. Look at this guy. Gonna get the dog at the ukulele and the big sigh. Damage is already done. I'm not getting out of it. People will still support her. She will still have a fan base. A lot of people will not even know of this drama. People that only watch it on YouTube might not even get wind of this drama. People that completely stay away from drama. People that don't watch Rev, Esmeralda, Smuggle Army, or whatever. People that just watch funny YouTuber clips. Might still support her. People that just watch her streams, and if she never mentions anything of this on stream, might still support her. There's no redemption for anyone anymore. I hope that is not true. I really do believe in the redemption of people, and I really do believe in second chances. The internet, unfortunately, doesn't like for you to forget your wrongdoings, even when you have apologized. People will bring the drama into a comment section. That is true. That is true, though. Trust has to be earned back. Yes. Trust has to be definitely earned back. I'm gonna wait to see what she's going to say. I'm very curious. This is legitimately one of the VTubers that I had so much huge respect for, man. Great point that people will bring this up regardless. Think about the number of people cancelled over an 8-year-old tweet. We shall wait to see what happens. We need to remain to see what happens, you know? Even after being cancelled, people still have a view. Cancellations in itself don't do anything. And I wouldn't call this a cancellation. Like, I wouldn't call this a cancellation. I think this is something I just dropped, you know? It's just, damn. I wouldn't call this a cancellation. There was no cancellation attempt by Nano. Nano just stated
that was
her
different.
point of view on what happened. Wherever the heck I left that one. Here. Nano just said, I don't want to work with her anymore because of this, that, reason. Exposed. Yes, exposed, that's the word I was looking for. Definitely feels like a witch hunt. I don't think so. I wouldn't think so. To me, this doesn't feel like a witch hunt.
What was
People have
different?
just been adding context to
I
it.
only saw the pillars
witch hunt
go
would be-
one way.
This was
I
unimportant,
don't know if
but
you
this is very
guys
important
did.
to see that she has been this person for many, many years. This is not a witch hunt. This is receipts. This is receipts.
Oh yeah, I'll go down one line. I've seen that a few times.
Which people on Twitter love a good dogpile. People on Twitter will always, unfortunately, dogpile. I can see even people saying me just talking about this, reporting on this, being being as neutral as I can be in the dogpiling. Just think about next topic gets cancelled at least once a day. Yeah, true. People on Twitter are trash, also true. It seems like someone with childish behavior and finally caught up with her. It does seem like it. This entire behavior, right? This is a very good sum up of the entire thing. Her entire behavior screams high school bully. Mean girl high school bully. Narcissistic, selfish behavior. Is what I'm getting from this. I bet she's gonna lose mostly half her views and gain half that back saying she's single now. I don't know. She might have told Red about the sex thing. Who knows? She might not have. Who knows? We do not know what's going on there. Especially since she was talking rather badly about Red with Rain. But she's still with them, so they might